Alright guys, let's do the basement puzzle in the game Luto. Now when I played this game, I realized that this puzzle is slightly above average in terms of your regular game puzzles. So I thought that I'll show you guys how to, you know, just complete the basement section of this game. And if you're here just for the code is 1725. That's the end code. But I will show you how to get to the bottom of the entire thing, and how to get the code, and how to get everything done quickly. So once you're in the basement, you basically, well, have to walk deeper in. And the narrator wouldn't like it much, but I have cut off most of his dialogues because people didn't seem to like him.
Many questions were going through Sam's head. Is this real? What is this place? Not quite your ordinary house, that's for sure.
So, as you can see, there's a little clock running there, and this door is barricaded. So, the first thing we want to do is target all the clocks that you see. And also pick this up. This is a very crucial piece of, well, puzzle-solving puzzle piece. Whatever. So, you're gonna start targeting on all the clocks. And yeah, keep that in mind. Not gonna talk about it yet, but yeah, keep that in mind. That's there. And once we go deeper,
there is a hole here. Someone has spent a lot of time trying to break through the wall.
So we got another clock, and this is where the puzzle kind of starts. You can pick that up if you want. And there's a hammer, which is up there.
Get to pick up the hammer hanging oddly from the lamp.
And there's a letter from my mother, which says... I can't speak that. Okay, here we go. Be careful with the letter. If you need anything, I'd rather you ask for help first. You don't have to do it alone. Which is kind of sweet. And... first, I will target all the clocks as we do this. And then we'll go forward with the help part. So there's another little clock here. They make sound. You will not miss them.
The windows are blacked out.
So as you can see, we have already targeted these clocks. There's 3 remaining, so we gotta do them. One of them is behind that blockaded door. One of them is here in the water. So we stop that. And is there anything else here? I don't think so. Yeah, that's about it. So you can exit the bathroom, and now we have targeted more clocks. So the last one, apart from the one blockaded, is kind of further down. So we will go down the basement here, and yep, creepy. And you will find this one more clock here, and that's it. So, we've done everything but the blockaded clock. This is where the real issue starts. How do we get this one? It's kind of behind that, and we need a tool, an item. While we're here, I will also suggest that we have a look at this place. Look at this little card, and...
one of the cards his mother Ava used to make to teach them Spanish. She kept leaving them forgotten everywhere.
And you can see there's like 3 ghost guys. Keep that in mind, because this puzzle keeps on going for a while. And we will go back down. Now we are going to get the item needed for, well, the blockaded clock. Which is this item. And what we will do is we will ask for help, as Mama suggested. Mama is never wrong. Oh, I'm going to pick that up, though. This is another clue piece for the puzzle. Here we go. So let's have a look at the title board. This will be helpful later. But all we have to do is ask for help, which is SOS. Once, twice, and 3 times. And the hammer falls, because we shook the entire house somehow with that. Which is kind of silly, but that's what worked. When I first played the game, I was dialing my mama's number, which you can find in the game.
That was a very strange way to get the hammer.
So yeah, I was reaching, and it's kind of a thing where like the game does a really good job at making you overthink things. I guess at least just me, because I'm ADHD. But I thought this puzzle was slightly harder than most game puzzles. I spent like 30 minutes on this, or more. I think I don't know. I'm dumb. So here we go. Well, I don't think I can do that unless I do this. So we're gonna do these. And yeah, the blockade is over. Yeah, you know, we can get past that now and stop the last clock. Now the second part of the puzzle starts. Monkey boys. Hell yeah. I'm gonna pick that card up and we'll go back down to the clock door. Here we are. All the clocks have been dealt with. So let's take a peek. A little monkey head and a 1 number written on the box. Now let's open the door, and it says... A lie multiplies 7 times.
Sam is puzzled by the phrase on the wall. It has his handwriting on it.
And we'll pick up whatever things we can from here, because you will probably need them in the late game. And yeah, we're gonna quietly back out. And we're gonna start solving the second phase of this puzzle to actually get out of the basement. And that will start with this board, which is 555 FADB, and that's the number we have to call. But what is FADB? So that's where our sketchbook and the pieces we picked up will come in handy. You should have all of this by now. So the F is this reflection thing, which is right here. You have seen this, right? And then A is that monkey, big monkey looking down on a little guy. That is, it's not a big monkey, but that big monkey head there and looking down on 1, but it multiplies by 7, so that is 1 and 7. And then for the next part of the puzzle, it's gonna be D. So it's 1, 3, 2, and 4, but 2 is out of place, and it is also missing with these ghosts. So if you stand here, you're 2. Which means 2 is the number, 172. And B is kind of peculiar. It's just this clock, which is kind of wet. But if you still can't tell, you have to scroll back a little bit and you can see in this potential titles, the first one is the big lie, but the second one, it says the drowned hour. But the drowned hour, that's what we are looking at here, which is this, which means 5. So if you input that in the telephone, it would go for 1725, and you would be able to escape the basement after that. The puzzle is over. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one, whatever I play. I usually don't do how-tos, but I wanted to do this one. So I will just call 555 1725. And that concludes the puzzle. Thank you guys. Bye-bye. That's it.
Great. Once again, someone is trying to scare him. You shouldn't play along.
Tell me what you think about the narrator, because people were divided on his presence in this game. Apparently he was not in the demo. Anyways. Ta-ta, bye-bye, thank you for watching.